and welcome
Hello.
to episode 4 of
Uh,
Escape International.
yes, konnichiwa. Good evening. Welcome back.
I'm Jen, and I'm not green today. Oh, you can actually see my bed unmade. Well, maybe you can't because it's. Oh, wait. Can you see my bed unmade, Ivy?
隠れてる、隠れてる、上手に。I can't really see any.
I'm in a hotel today in New York, and I'm Jen. That's Sayaka.
Hi,
With the beautiful
Sayaka
pink
desu. From
background. I love
LA.
that. And I'm in New York today. New York City.
How's it
Manhattan.
going over there? どうですか、ニューヨーク。暑い？寒い？
Yeah, どっちも it's like not hot or cold, it's just すごいいい温度。
おー、いいね。
なんかもう気持ちいい。I don't have to wear a coat, but also it's not like too hot walking around.
Oh, that's perfect.
Yeah, but we're working like so hard today. So we should be doing like なんか観光とかまだそんな時間がなくて。とりあえず明日の会場の設定とか。
あれ、明日が麻雀の、What? I forgot.
明日からはコミコン。
あ、そうだ、コミコンだ。
Yeah, New York Comic Con. So we're teaching mahjong at Comic Con. So we have like 16, 17 taku?
うわ、すごっ。
Yeah, and we are teaching lessons. So we do like 1 hour lessons. And people just line up. Like people at Comic Con love to play mahjong.
だろうね。I can see that. And you told me that mahjong is becoming really popular too. So
yeah, it's really kind of taking off. And so, like I sent you my book. 英語の入門書。それも売ってるし、会場で。
おー、すごい。
So I guess last year, もうこれ完全に忘れてたけど、去年はなんかもうコミコンだけで35冊とか売ったって。
すごいね。
そう。で、then they take it to other conventions too. So we only come, Garth and I only come for this one. But the people that we're working with, USPML and Sparrow's Nest, they actually go to many conventions. そう。で、なんか、Pennsylvaniaのは、they only brought like 10 and they sold out, so they had to go back and get more. And from New York, they had to like 持って行ってくれたみたいで。So yeah, it's actually like a great place to sell the book as well. Then そして来週の月曜日は麻雀祭り。
祭り。
そう。
忙しいね。
すごいいっぱいいろいろ持ってきたし、浴衣を着る。楽しみ。
Yeah, you sent me a photo. You're flying out from Tokyo. Like you had a lot of luggage. I was like, oh, this woman is going business trip.
Okay, there was another suitcase you couldn't see too. もう、キャリーケース2つ大きいのと小さいの。
すごいね。もうそんなのまず、東京で運ぶこと自体がすっごい大変だし、すごいよ。
そう、だからグリーン車で。
だよね。
グリーン車払うわって。
しょうがないね。価値あるもん。
So what did you do this week?
This week, I have been working a lot, helping out my mentor, who I call bestie sometimes. He is audiobook. 何ヶ月か前にアクティングカリアの本を出版して、で今そのオーディオブックをちょうど制作してる途中なんだけど、私がクオリティコントロールしてくれって頼まれて、8時間以上のオーディオのやつをずっと聞いて、で、その実際の本読んで間違ってるとこがないかチェックするっていう内職みたいなの結構時間かかって、で、その間違いとか、本に書かれてることと別のことを言ったときに、その場でとりあえずメモるんだけど、後で、編集する人が見やすいようにバーってスプレッドシートに書き換えたりとかしてたら、思ったより時間がかかって。
ね、それを全部削除するわけ? Like sometimes at the audiobook it's a little bit fun if there's some things that are not in
they like recorded bits pieces, even if it's like they're doing it for like a chapter, and then they put all the good audio together. So like it's not just like one whole take. So if there anything that it's like there's like a little hiccups there, then they can re-record that part and edit it out. You know what I mean? It's kind of like a film editing too. I wasn't aware of that either, but apparently that's how it works. So it's not like they have to start over.
No, but I mean like 例えばなんだろう so you're like reading the book and then そしてまあ書いてないけどちょっと面白いことを言ったらそれなくすわけ残す
それはね I think it's really up to nuance, up to the person's like a writer. So like he wrote the book, he's the one that recording the audio. So if he feels like adding more because オーディオだったらさ、本読んでるわけじゃないから図面とかあった時ちょっとわからないじゃん、そういうのを。オーディオにしたときに。そのためにちょっとアジャストとかしたりしたときは、これはしょうがないよなと思って。ただ一応、私はメモ取って、こういう風な言い回ししてるけど、これは実際の本にはなくて、でもオーディオだからだと思うって一応。
I messed up myself. ちょっと待って。
What's happening?
Okay, 聞こえます。No, ちょっと携帯にもつながってて、ちょっとミスったけど。大丈夫。
So, he sometimes make an adjustment because 普通の本に書いてあることをオーディオでは言えない時とかがあるから、なんか図面とか使ってる場合とか、そういう時は、paraphrase みたいな感じでして、だからもうその辺、オーディオブックとまあ本を書いてる人の好みによるかなっていう感じ。
なるほど。Like, I heard of one person that I used to follow a lot. I don't anymore, but they said that when they were recording their audiobook, they would just kind of go off, like, 書いてあるものと全然違うものを
そう
ちょっと言い続けて、で、そのまま載せてたって。
That's interesting. I think you can do that just for a little bit, like 5 seconds or something. I think that's acceptable, but if you go off on tangent, then I'm like, I don't know. I think that's a whole new different thing. That's just my opinion. I never done audiobook myself, so what do I know? But yeah. でも面白い仕事だった。
So they send it to your house? Are you doing it at your house, or you have to go into the studio?
Yeah, they sent me the whole recording. They have a file up online, so like I'll just like go and log in myself and like listen to each track. And then I already have a physical copy of his book, so I'll just like read it. I also have a PDF version of his book, so I can like copy and paste it if I need to make a note. But yeah, it was actually I really enjoyed that work. I love the side gig that remote work みたいな. I never want to go outside, so like if I have to do a side gig, this is like a real part about working actor. Like if you have to get side gig, for me, I like any side gig that I get to do from my home. Like as long as I get to stay at my home with the computer, it's 一番理想それが。
私もあれ基本的に翻訳がなんかメインの収入みたいな。So it's always at home. And so I'm always in pajamas like all the time.
そう、最高だよね。最高だよね。I just like roll out of bed and then brew coffee and sit down. Boom. Like I get to make money. なんかすごい、これに関してはコロナありがとうっていう、なんか、あれがなかったら、ここまでなんか、リモートワークって普及してなかった気がする。
なるほど。なんか翻訳はずっとそうだったから。
そうか、そうだね。
そう、フリーランスで。
なんかもうちょっと広がったかもしれない、バーチャルでできることが。
そう。For other work, definitely. But,
そう。
So for 翻訳, I was always at home, like, even way before COVID. But now everybody knows my secret.
Yeah. Now we know. Now we know the secret code.
Yeah, okay. So this week, actually, we have another special guest. And so because of our special guest, we're going to have a theme on the show about body positivity. And so before we introduce our guest, I want to introduce our producer, Airi.
Yay, Airi!
I guess you're welcoming us. We're not welcoming you because you are in charge of everything. But I'm just wondering, like, I feel like there's so much diversity in Brazil.
So like, definitely. So
yeah, how does body image like work and like yeah, how is the, I guess, does it feel more toxic than America or less, or?
So there's definitely still some toxicity about body image, I think, especially about hair. Brazil does have people from a lot of different nationalities.
Yeah.
So we have like all sorts of different like body shapes and sizes, and everyone is like, especially the women are very like in music they're very powerful and like empowered to and proud of their bodies, right? But unfortunately, there's still a lot of societal pressure, I think, to straighten your hair. So even though a lot of Brazil, myself included, has curly hair, vast majority, a lot of, especially like younger girls, are pressured, at school or from their parents to kind of straighten their hair.
That's so interesting. I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Why
and that's
is
been a
it?
topic in America as well, but I
Why is
didn't
straight
think it was.
hair? Why is a straight hair considered as like better than a curly hair? What is that about?
I don't know. I think I would imagine it's probably, European standard of beauty or something like that.
I see.
I mean, like when I was a kid, I always wanted a perm. I always really wanted like curly hair, like spiral perm, and like a それが魅力的。
わかる。で
But
も
like
私、
my hair won't hold a perm, so even if I got a perm, it would never stay curly because it's too thin. So すごい憧れだったの、curly hair.
私はテンパーなの、うちの両親が。だからすっごいくせ毛だったから、まっすぐな髪にすごい憧れてた。Now that I said it, Airi, I think it's like the hair beauty standard is kind of similar to Brazil's in Japan because
Really?
My parents both had this like coarse, curly, wavy hair. So my hair is like never straight, and I always like wanted to have straight hair. And then the people actually like did make a comment about my hair, like not being straight, like not in a good way, like
Yeah,
they
I
make a
know.
comment about
I
like
mean, I've been
your
there
hair is
too.
not
Yeah.
straight. Yeah, and I'm like, none of your business, but definitely put me a pressure and it made me feel like imperfect, なんかね、よく言われたよ。髪の毛まっすぐじゃないことに対して。
It's so weird because like I feel like everything that 私が憧れだと思ったもの is everything that like I found out later that people don't think it's standard.
そうだ
Like
ね。
I always wanted the curly hair. I always wanted like Palma. でやってみたし I always wanted black hair. Like I didn't think blonde hair was great.
Oh,
I
that's
wanted
so
like もう真っ
funny.
黒が良かった。
あれだ、ないものねだりかな。I always wanted to be
そうかもしれ
blonde.
ない。
そうかも。
Okay. So do we want to we're going to talk about, thank you, Airi. That was, really interesting because I'm always interested in, Brazil is so like diverse that it seems like there must be maybe a little bit less, it feels like there should be like
no, there's
less
definitely
standard and
there's
a lot of like
definitely
embracing
less.
everything.
Like, everyone goes to the beach and nobody really cares, what your body looks like. Everyone's in a swimsuit.
Right.
And, the general population is like very diverse too, yeah? And especially like in body type.
Yeah.
Very accepting. But there's just this one thing about the hair. For some reason, that is the hair that everyone has a problem with.
Oh.
Yeah, it's strange.
I wonder if that's changed at all since you've moved to America, though.
Yeah.
Or to the US. I'll say the US. Sorry. I know South Americans are Americans too.
I understand. It's possible. I'm not sure. Maybe Brazil has advanced a little bit in the culture.
That would be interesting to find out too. All right. We also have our Translation Justice Squad update, but do we want to bring in our guests to do that with us, or?
Yeah, let's do that. Actually,
Okay.
I'm curious to see like what she's going to say, and we can fill her in on that.
Okay, can we do that, Airi? Can we bring it in? Hello.
let me introduce her to you all. 今日のゲストは藤井美穂ちゃんです。美穂ちゃん is my fellow actor, stand-up comedian in LA. あと、美穂ちゃんはモデルでもあり、そしてなんだ著者でもあります。美穂ちゃんは日本でボディポジティブに関してとか、自己肯定感を高めるためをテーマにした今のままで揺るぎない自信を手に入れるっていう本も出版してます。というわけで、今日のゲスト美穂ちゃんです。イェーイ。
どうも。タイトル長い本を出してます。
言いづらかった。ごめん、ちょっと噛んじゃった。
私も自分で覚えられなくて。名前と本で検索してって言ってもいいです。
確かに。
でも最近なんかそのライトノベルでもすごい長い、なんか、like that time, and even when they translate into English, they keep the long title, like, that time that I was reborn into a video game and became a slime とか。
Oh my god, yeah. So it's a trend. It's a thing, huh?
I guess so. Like, コメディアンのグループとか、さらば青春の光とかすごい長いんだけど。
長い。
長い、
確かに。あれ、すっごいいいこと言ったね、今。他に誰がいたっけ、そういう名前の人。
そういう名前の人最近多いね。
多いね。確かに、多い。
All right, so okay, we're going to actually like talk to Miho later about her book and about like everything. We got lots and lots of questions. But before we get to that, we have a segment that we let's say every week. We can say that. So we call it the Translation Justice Squad. Seigitai.
So.
Can you explain it?
Yeah, これ例えば英語でこういう言い回しがあって、それに一番近い日本語の言い回しなんだろうとか、それの逆バージョンみたいな。So last week we were talking about girl you ate って日本語でどれが一番近いんだろうねって話して。で、girl ってなんか、ジェンが言ったのが、それなっていうのにすごいなんか雰囲気似てるよねってなって、じゃあ girl はそれなだねってなって、でも you ate のなんか一番ドンピシャな日本語見つかんなくて、今週それについて話そうぜって言ってたの。ごめん、キュリ。なんだと思う ?Girl, you ate って。なんか、I thought about it for this week and then closest I came up with, like considering スラングで考えたら、なんか、エグみたいな言い方とかもあるかなと思ったんだけど。
It can be like more negative sometimes.
Yeah, egui can be like, if it's like a too sick in a good way, it can use as a compliment, but also it could go in the bad. So I guess it's not それじゃないな、多分。
なんか、爆イケみたいな。
爆イケいいね。爆って言葉出てこなかった。
そういうなんか、イケてるのと、なんかやっぱエクストリームな感じ。
わかる。爆イケじゃんとか通じるよね。確かに。なんか、誰かカラオケ行って、なんかカラオケショーみたいなのでめっちゃいいパフォーマンスした後に、爆イケだったじゃんって、that kind of like makes sense as you saying like, girl, you ate. いいね。
Yeah, like that.
すごい、振り落ちた今。さすが。
I should make it living out of this.
The thing about it is that, you know,
expert.
Because like UA is like Gen Z or Gen Alpha or whatever, that generation. So like us millennial, like we have to start off with like understanding what the Gen Z's like sayings are. Then, you know, so like it's hard for me to like keep up with the Gen Z slang in Japan anymore, you know, like I could barely keep up in here, but 日本語の流行り言葉はさすがに難しい。
I mean, okay, it's so hard for me in American slang too. Like, oh my God, when this I'm gonna say kid. Sorry, Harrison. This kid I'm working with for commentary. He keeps saying type shit, and I gave him so much shit about it because like we used to say tight.
Yeah.
And they're using type now the same way that I always use tight. They always say like, okay, tight or tight dog or something like that. But now they're saying type instead of tight. And it just sounds like they're just copying us, but changing a little bit, like to be cool.
Yeah, I feel like they're trying too hard. I don't know. Sometimes like some of the things are, I'm like, what?
Yeah, and then I thought I didn't even actually kind of really believe him. I'm like, okay, this must be just like a few people, but I heard it on this YouTube show too, so it's a real thing.
Yes, I used to like teach a filmmaking class to 7th graders, and sometimes I had no idea what they were saying. I would like ask them questions でなんか答えがめっちゃスラングあの世代のスラング入ってマジ何言ってんのみたいな
But like I wonder if it changed a lot or if it's just like もう本当にその年なんかその年になった私たちって It's really hard to tell.
I think it changed a lot for sure because like I've seen the TikTok and then there's this like millennial dude and then his daughter that is like teenager or something. So he would say one thing that like things that we use and then his daughter like translates it in her language, her generation language, and I was like, I don't understand.
So. Yeah, I don't think my parents had as much trouble understanding me.
Yeah.
As these kids' parents have now, and me, I can't understand it. Yeah. Yeah, so I asked my daughter about U8. She's like, 今中学生だから she's in the thick of it. She just said like 決まった. She was just not as interesting, I think. I like 爆受け better, and I think she's gonna hear 爆受け. I'm gonna.
私も爆受け is better. Because like I thought about cycle, but then that's not enough. Like
it's too boring.
Yeah, that was the best to like UA has a different nuance. Yeah. I think
so what I was thinking about, like if I think we've decided on Bakuike now. But if I had to think of something like when I was thinking, I was like, if it doesn't exist yet, it's something that we can create. So I was thinking like if I had to create it for this, I'd be like 召し上がってんな something like that. Like it's kind of direct, but like 言い方を変えると楽しくできる。
確かに確かに確かに。
So that was going to be my submission, but I think I lost before we got to my turn. So 決まり UA is going to be 爆受け。
爆受け。
Yes, that's awesome.
ありがとう、みほちゃん。
No, and the other one that we had last week that we didn't finish was 日本語から乙女モード全開。乙女モード全開。乙女モード。We want to do 乙女モード in English, but it just, I can't think of anything that sounds
難しくない
現時代 enough.
It's like,
if we say 乙女, it's going to be something like damsel or like maiden, and なんか全部古すぎて。
古いね。古い。
I felt like a Disney princess or something. Like a moment.
Disney princess?
Yeah, definitely. It's going to be like something そういうのを適用するような。
Like a princess mode on 乙女モード全開
そうか、全開だもんね。全開だもんね。Like,
So maybe we need to pick a specific princess that's like, because it's like just princess, really... I think it's not specific enough to say what's happening there. Because sometimes when we say Disney princess mode, like it's like when you're like talking to animals or something, or
right. It's more like 乙女.
Like a girl living in the fantasy land.
Like if a TikTok term, then like a cottage core or something, like mix it with the fashion standard and then make it specific is a one way. Never mind.
Looking for
I think something core. Like waiting for Prince Charming.
Yeah, waiting for Prince Charming. Core.
Or like a bubblegum pink or something like
bubblegum pink, bubblegum princess. Wait, bubblegum princess. Does it more indicates like pop idol の方に行っちゃう? No, I think bubblegum princess sounds 乙女っぽくないなんか.
Like, yeah, I'm not sure we're ready to settle on one term yet.
No, but
so this is one that we're still thinking about.
We'll get into a great direction though, and then Miho already help us out with the one of them. So we're in a good page.
Yeah. Did you think of any more that we need to add to the list?
I want to like settle with the Otome Mono Zenkai by next week, then we can move on. Like this like I feel really icky that I haven't like figure out the thing that it's like, you know what I mean? Like なんかかゆいとこあんのにどこかまだわかんないみたいな。I need this to be I need this to be settled so I can move on. Yeah.
Okay, shout out in the chat. Hello, Blast City.
Hello.
Yeah, Harrison was called out, but Harrison is never going to watch this show, I don't think. I don't have faith in my Kohai watching this show.
Oh no, Kohai.
I'm not sure he knows the word Kohai, that's why. So we have like, I am like, I manage a lot of English commentators for Mahjong.
Mm-mm.
So some of them are very young coming in, so they're like kohai kind of. But they know all the slang that I don't know, so I have to rely on them.
Right.
Okay, are we ready to get into the interview then?
Yes. Now we get to like ask questions to Miho-chan. Jenn, I know Miho. I hung out with her and I talk to her like random stuff on IG all the time. But you must have a lot of questions to her. だからどうぞ.
Yeah, well, first I want to know how you guys met.
Oh, so okay. Okay, I was actually really excited to tell you the story. Miho and I actually met like how you and I met, Jenn. So Miho also DM'd me on my IG about like a few years ago or so. And then she literally was like, hey, you seems like a really cool person. Can we like hang out? Like maybe grab coffee or something? And I was like, whoa, like we still do that? Like I'm like an introvert. 私すごい内向的だから絶対そういうの自分からしないから来てくれたことがすごい嬉しくてまだなんか一緒になんかコーヒーでも飲みに行こうとかってこんな風に誘ってくれる人いるんだと思って Then I got so happy. I was like, yes, I would love to. So we met up at the coffee shop in like West Hollywood and we talked for like a few hours and that was our first time meeting and thenすごい長い時間いろいろ話が楽しくて盛り上がってそっからお友達としてもよろしくねみたいな感じで So then we worked on a couple of stand-up comedy shows together and we went to beach we went out to eat so it's been really really fun hanging out with her and she has a great sense of fashion so there's a lot that like common in us that we both like a lot of things like we have a lot of things that we love and like passionate about so yeah she's a very cool gal.
So I'm like そういう風にインスタとかで知らない人に話しかけるって、When I did that for Sayaka, I was like もうドキッドキッドキッドキッI was, oh my god, what is she gonna think I'm so weird and she's like gonna be, oh, this is that because also on Insta, like everyone doesn't always have their messages open, right?
そうだね。
送っても届かないとか。
あるある
Like
ある
I'm
あ
trying
る。
to get some guests on this show and I'm like writing and like もうフォロワーとか多すぎてもう絶対これ見ないって。So but Miho, like especially because your book, it's all about like total confidence and stuff. So do you get nervous about that, or is that just like もう超普通ってもう返事来なくてもいいやって。How do you feel when you're approaching someone like that?
I was kind of like chronically an online kid growing up since like 13. So I am kind of used to meeting people through online. だからそんなに変なことしてるっていう感覚はなかったかもしれない。
I think like, yeah, I was online a lot too, but usually like the people you're meeting, you're already in the same space, like なんかchat roomであったりとか。 I guess when I
お
was
互い
I
を
used to
フォ
use
ローしてた
ICQ. なるほど。
だから、
そっか。
なんか向こうも友達になりたいって認識はあるんだろうなって感覚で。
それが違うんだね。Because Sayaka was not following me. So I look more like a stalker.
I was like really confused. I was like, "There's this lady play mahjong is following me for what?" I was like, "I don't know if I have anything that she would be interested in." So I was like, "I don't know, like if I'm like a right person, you know."
What I would
okay,
do
that's why it's different.
would be like if you DM and then comment on their like first post or like a newest post, say, "Hey, I just DM'd you." Right? It's creepy, but you have to get attention. So
yeah, luckily Sayaka had her messages open, so it was okay. But
yeah, and
for the other
you know,
people,
like
we have to do
you
that.
are a real person. You were not like a bot or like a weird person. Just the way that people message and the content of it. なんか怪しい人かどうかじゃないかはその文面ですごいわかるじゃん。だからそうなんだ、そういうことかみたいな感じで。そう。
そうで、プロファイルがすごく怪しくなければ、ちゃんと自分のこと投稿してる、
そう
ちゃ
なんの、
としたページだったら、そんなに心配しなくても。
そう、自分の写真とかなかったりとかするとさ、怪しいなってなるじゃん。で、なんか、文面もなんかおかしいっていうかさ、これ誰に対して言ってんのとかさ、なんか、変な絡み方の人いたりするから。But Jen was very polite and yeah.
Yeah, I'm so 丁寧.
And I just really appreciated the fact that like you DM me, so yeah.
Okay, that makes me happy.
Yeah, no, you're not creepy at all.
Yeah, I feel like, so one reason why I was so happy to read Miho's book, I haven't finished it yet, but I'm reading it. I was reading it on the plane, and I have a like massive confidence issue, and I feel like maybe after I went to Japan, it like more like after I became Mahjong Pro, I think my confidence went down a bit. So I always feel like, why in the world would anybody like want to talk to me? Like, なんだろう、すごい like 過剰にhumbleって感じ? At least like inside. I don't think I think I do a good job hiding it. But like, so like Mahjong でも like a lot of people outside of Japan know me for Mahjong. If they play Mahjong, they know me. But I never feel like, oh, yeah, they would want me for this. I would definitely want to do this. So like, so when I messaged you on Instagram, I was very like, there's no way she's gonna reply. Like, I'm gonna wait for a week and I'm gonna be all like doki doki, but there's never gonna be a reply, and she's definitely not gonna want to do a show with me. That's like so weird. So it was really like, felt like a miracle to me. But that's not what we're here to talk about. We're here to talk about Miho more. So we're gonna talk about like, what part of Japan did you grow up in, first of all?
I grew up in Mie. I lived in Saitama for like 5 years too, but my hometown, my parents still lives in Mie.
So, like, what part of Mie is? Can we ask that, or is that too doxing?
Well, Mie is right next to, closest big city would be Nagoya. So it's kind of...
Yeah, but I mean, like, what part? No. So I actually have family in Mie. Yeah.
Oh, you do?
Yeah, it's complicated, but a little bit, yeah.
鈴鹿って鈴鹿サーキットの鈴鹿？あ、そうだったんだ。あ、知らなかった。
高校がもう鈴鹿サーキットから、なんか、F1 の音が全然家から聞こえるぐらい。
うわ、すごい。めっちゃ特殊じゃん。
学校すぐ横にあって、レーシングコースの。学校からレーシングコース見えてた、高校の時。
So, like, 高校の時, do you guys like sneak onto the circuit or something? Like, what's the, like, 不良は何してるんですか？
なんか、マラソン大会が F1 のコースで走るんだけど、
うわ、すごい！
アスファルトがめっちゃ荒いから、F1 のコースって車用だから、車のグリップがちゃんとはまるように荒くできてるから、like if you fall, that's it. Like you just gonna めっちゃすりむくね。
うわ、もう走るのに全然適してないタイプだ。
だから、なんか記念マラソンみたいな。みんなだから、ゆるく走ってねって言われる最初に。
面白い。ご当地ならではだね。すっごい面白いんだけど。
So I have a friend actually who has a team. Every August they're putting out like a racing team.
Wow.
So I sometimes go there, and also like 娘は前体操をやってたんだけど、それ2年、2、3年に1回は三重で大会をやってて。
へえ。
三重で。
知らなかった。
Yeah. And when you drive to Mie, like the bridges that you have to take to get there, like to get to, I forgot which city the taikai was in, but we did end up going to Suzuka as well. But the bridges to get to Mie are so scary. Like, もう全然、なんだろう, there's no like guardrail, even though the bridge is really high over the water. Like, because we're driving, yeah, we drove from Tokyo more than once.
どこだろう?
Because
わかんない。
from like when you're passing by like なんだっけ、長島、what is the big 長島通るとき、通った直後かな? There's some really like scary, probably it's not scary for you because you're just like, this is normal. But for us who have never crossed
really
those
drove in Mie, so like I had no idea. My parents did.
Yeah.
Drive me.
Yeah, so when we were driving, I have to like, I can't close my eyes because I'm driving.
Right, but you were like so scared.
Yeah. If my husband is driving, I close my eyes. But when I had to drive as well sometimes to get there.
Yeah.
It was, so like the guardrail is either very low or there isn't really a guardrail. And yeah, quite. That's my
田舎な
biggest
んでそういうとこもありますね。
そうだね。田舎だからね。田舎だから許されてるとこ多分結構あるよね。
で、あとなんかファミレス
割
と、ファミレス割と少ない。So if we wanted to eat when we got there, もうすっごい混んでてどこも。日曜日は。
でもファミレスもコンビニも多分全部少ない。
そう。だから日曜日とかになるとみんなファミレス行ってるような。So it's really hard to find some place to eat. Like we ended up eating Coco's every time, but
いろいろ美味しいのがあるのなんでなんだろう。
So we were staying in a hotel next to Coco's. Coco のファミレス。で、they have like a breakfast buffet. And I won't say like who, but the person I was with, they have like なんかワッフル。So you know, like you take the もう生地 you put that on the waffle maker. And they thought it was like some kind of food, so they just got a bowl of it and brought it back like 焼かないで just the waffle mix.
誰が?
I can't say who, but somebody in my family, not me.
Okay.
And they brought it
That's
back.
pretty already small number of people to guess. But
True. Yeah, that's true. But yeah, we'll just to be nice, we won't say.
I love how you're specific the Miyakin's memories are. That's funny.
And it's about Coco's. Girl, you had so many things to eat over there. Food is pretty good. We got a matsaka beef.
Okay,
yeah.
We did stay in a like なんか旅館みたいな We did stay and have 松坂 beef and なんだすき焼きしゃぶしゃぶすき焼きで食べたかな。
いいな。
And also like so one of my past relationships I have family there from and I still have a connection for them like すごく複雑なんだけど and they always had 松坂 beef just like in their house. So we just like make it なんか家の鉄板で作って。Because the Matsuzaka is actually like a brand. It's not like the 地域のじゃなくても本当にブランドの。They were saying like
you're talking about just
like
very
specific.
Yeah, they got exam every year. So like actually locals go to get like it was Matsaka beef last year, but from this year they couldn't pass the exam, so it's just a beef. But for amateur, it tastes exact same, so that's what locals get. Almost Matsaka beef.
What are
beef寸前.
what are the qualifications? 松坂ビーフ、松坂牛だよね。牛とかって言う人
いや、
いるけど。
牛でも言う。
牛でもいいの？
松坂ではないだけ。松坂っていうのは間違い。松坂。
松坂。
ローカルは
坂なの？
松坂っていう。ちっちゃい木で言う。松坂。松坂牛。
ちょっと待って、初めて知ったんだけど。うわあ、そうなんだ。じゃあ松坂牛にクオリファイされるのって何が決め手なの？
知らん。知らん。
なんかすごいね。そういう厳しい、そういうとこまで突き詰めるの、なんかすごい日本人っぽいなって思う。
日本人っぽい。でもだからやっぱ美味しい松阪牛が提供できるから大事なことなんだと思いますね。
But like, you know, like when tourists and stuff come, like they mostly know about Kobe beef, right? They know more about like Kobe no hoga is like not more popular, more famous outside of Japan. But that secret is also starting to get out. So
Yes.
more non-Japanese people are also buying Matsusaka gyu.
Yeah, I've eaten even in Los Angeles.
Matsaka
beef. I was like, oh my god, that's my hometown.
That sounds
beef.
really expensive.
Yeah, it was. It was in Beverly Hills, so it was expensive.
And nowadays,
yay.
Jen, there's a lot of steak houses in here, like a big name, prestigious, like a steak house. Now, like the most expensive steak meat is like lately from like Miyazaki to Kagoshima, and then it's all like an A5. So yeah, it's interesting to see like a shift of like what kind of Wagyu beef is like considered. Wagyu beef is weird name, by the way, because I'm technically saying beef twice. I just caught myself.
Chai tea.
そうそう、和牛ステーキがそのなんか昔は松坂とか神戸がもう絶対1位だったんだけど、最近は宮崎とか鹿児島牛がすごい多い。
Yeah, anyway, I can't even. Generally, I can't even afford it in Japan. I have a coupon that I have to use though, so when I get back.
Use that coupon.
Yeah. It's like 15,000 yen biki. That's how expensive the place is.
うわ、すごっ。
1人分ぐらい負けられるんじゃ、そんだけ負けたら。
本当だよね。
そうですね。一人は足りない、ちょっと足りないくらいって感じかな。
2万、3万ぐらいするのかな。
2、3、
そうだろうね。
15,000から2万ぐらいだか、多分。で、それ4人で行ったから、なんでもらえたかわかんないけど、everybody was out of town, from out of town, so I got the coupon, even though I didn't pay for dinner.
That's okay.
すごい得した私。
いいね、いいね。使ったときは教えてください。
Yeah, I'll take pictures. I have pictures from last time as well. その時実は that was like with Joe and his friends. So like even just like on the cover.
So cool.
Or actually,
so
after
badass.
I started reading, yeah, it is definitely a badass like skatebon cover for. When we say our skatebon means like more boss girls, like more psycho. So, yeah, not necessarily the traditional skatebon. We're reinventing that with our podcast name. But the really interesting thing, so I can understand wanting to leave Japan because of a lot of like mo ijime toka. That's pretty common to hear, I think. But その時は英語力ゼロっていうのは多分だってなんでわざわざねアメリカに行こうとっていう。Like, did you have interest in learning English, but you just like had trouble studying, or were you not like some people are just even like もう英語なんかいらない. But how was your attitude towards English before you decided to move to America?
I went to like school known for kind of like strict English study, Queen English. Like most of the teachers were British. Like that made me hate. Like very first class, like I barely know whole alphabet, but they just made me like write in a like cursive. I'm like, what? Then I couldn't write my name in a cursive in the first test, so like they just take out a point out of my name, my own name, like let me write it down whatever way I want. But then I just hated English. I even like put it out that like English essay in like Google Translator. I just hate it. So I hated
じゃあ結
English.
構、
So I,
うん
well, yeah, that's why I didn't study until like after I graduated from like Tandai,
うんうんうん。
like a kind of like a community college, but it's not
Yeah.
so community. It's just, well, it was
But you can also
basically
say
like
junior college.
junior college. That's maybe
うん
better word
うん
for
うんうん。
Tandai de. It was basically like なんか演劇学校みたいな短大で。
う
う
ーん。
ん
で、まあ割とインターナショナルを掲げてるところで、
うんうん。
で、いろんな海外のテクニックとか、海外の演劇の、like, yeah,
メソッドみたいな。
メソッドみたいなのをいろいろやって、ああ、日本じゃねえなって。あとなんか、やっぱ、もうすでに日本の業界の闇みたいなのが、学校でもすでに見えて、あら、これ絶対ここにいたらやばいなって。あと、こういうことやりたいんじゃないなってなっちゃって、で、イタリアに行くか、アメリカに行くかと思って、なんかイタリア行ったら、インターナショナルで活躍しようと思ったら、英語もイタリア語も勉強しないと2個も勉強できないと思って。
そうだね。うん。
じゃあ英語圏にしようかっていうので。全然英語喋れないのにアメリカに行くことを決めちゃった。行ったらなんとかなるかな、みたいな。
Well, obviously it did. Because
Yeah.
I can't believe like even もう発音とか like your accent is also very natural. Like it doesn't sound to me like you like waited so long to learn English. It sounds like you're speaking much younger to me. But まあみんなね、それぞれだけど、it sounds it's a lot more common when you learn later to have a stronger accent, I think.
うん、そうだ
But
ね。
you have hardly any accent to my ears, so なんかすごいもう本当に。And I also wanted to touch on, so we're just doing the cover so far. It sounds like I didn't read it, but I was reading it. But these are
Wait,
like,
wait. Show us the cover again so everyone else can see it once again. Yeah, look at that one.
No editor. That was like what we cared about. All the picture inside also. Like we decided to not Photoshop. So it's just me. Raw.
すごいわ。加工なし勝負。
I already looked at all the pictures because I'm a child, but
Well, pictures are fun, and 美穂ちゃんが載せるやつとかすごい楽しいから。
そう。
That's one of her
Sayaka さん
branding.
大概楽しい。
ほら、見たことある。
Also, I did a drawing in it. 絵も描いたかな。
本の中で
最後の方に、絵も描いてます。多分。
So, yeah,
Okay, ask a question while I'm finding the page.
イラスト描くんだよ、美穂ちゃん。
ずっとオタクだったもんで。
待って、それ
なんかGo ahead.
なんでイタリアも行こうって考えてたの？
もともと、その大学の時に、一番人生を変えてもらった本当ウィップラッシュみたいな先生がめちゃくちゃ怖い。
言ってたね。思い出した。She had a really strict teacher. That's right. I forgot that she told me. その人が何？
その人が、コメディオ・デラルテっていう、イタリア喜劇のテクニックやってる人で、その人に人生を変えられて、だからその後彼を追ってイタリアに行くのもありなのかなと思ったりしたんだけどっていう。
なるほど。
I can't find the illustration.
I make you find it. I have my book right there. I mean,
you can tell me what page it's on.
Do you want me to go get it? My book is right there.
Yeah, tell me what page it's on, and I can hold it up. But
yeah, go get it.
I really like this page a lot because this is like the
yeah. Also check out her Instagram too because her photos are really fun and interesting.
Wait, I hear an echo. Why do I hear echo?
I don't know. Interesting.
Wait, I hear an echo. Why do I? Hold on. I don't know. I was hearing my It's okay now?
Are we good now?
I hear everyone.
Yeah, I think
as long as everyone hear me.
Okay, good.
Oh, maybe it was something when Miho was away. Okay.
もう恥ずかしい。自分の本読むの。
そうなんだ。Oh yeah, both of you are
もう2年経ってるから。
authors. So 私は本書いたことないからわかんないよ、その気持ちは。そっかそっか。
I
恥ずい
think
っす
that we
ね。
need to have a escape on book
あ、
in
there you are.
the making. Ah, okay. Can't I find that? I must have
ちっ
looked at
ちゃい
only
や
the.
つ。It is if it doesn't have a page number, it's a 90.
Oh, it's
Page
more in the
90.
beginning. I was looking too much at the end. Oh, I found it. Kawaii.
見
Kawaii.
せて見せて。
It's right.
あ、かわいい。かわいい。うまっ。めっちゃうまいじゃん、イラスト。
ありがとうございます。
One essay.
Are you okay?
Yeah. すごいむせる. I'm like really bad at swallowing. Take that as you will. I have like the worst gag reflex, and I'll tell a story about that another time. But okay. But I also want to talk about ADHD because like, まあ私もちょっと家族とかの中でもそういう診断があって、and I was like very much adult already and in Japan when I get this diagnosis. So I know like how hard it is to get proper treatment in Japan, especially for children. So when did you realize that ADHD was something you had?
Actually, mine was like late diagnosed. I realized after coming to the United States, actually, also.
And when you think back, like what was the biggest like should have been a telltale, like you should have known because of this, so you know how to.
I've been like sleeping in a class all the time. Basically, if it's not interesting enough, and then just my brain shut off and I'm just fall asleep. So that was kind of biggest sign. And like when I confessed my parents that I have ADHD, and they're like, "Oh, that makes sense."
Yeah.
And I was like, yeah, that's why I was like sleeping in the class all the time, and then like can't focus and then never study if I don't like the subject. Yeah, makes sense.
Do you have like the other side, like kashutu? No.
Definitely, if I like the subject.
Yeah, what was something that you remember doing like kashutu when you were growing up?
Drawing. There's a lot of drawing. I was like a big old nerd. オタクだったからlike write like 同人のなんか小説とか絵描いたりとか、またアニメめっちゃ見たりとかしてたんで、that is definitely like my 過集中 side comes in.
Yeah, I definitely get it with like I'll get it when I'm like video editing because I want to make it like perfect, but なんかそこまでたどり着くのは to sit down and start editing, it takes forever. I cannot do it. But if I get into it a little bit and I'm like, okay, I have to make this perfect, もうすんごい過集中になって if anybody talks to me, I'm so like you know, I have to make dinner for my kids and people need me, and it's really like a huge struggle to like 切り替えるのすごく難しい like so, but I think like it's really important that you're open about it like in Japan because I have some なんか先輩で私は結構書いてるんだけど for me it's like very easy because I don't have like you know really that much family in Japan, or it's all like married family, like not like, and also I don't really care like what people think of me, but for a lot of Japanese people it's really difficult to put that out in the open, I think, in Japan. I have one senpai who he saw that I was writing it a lot, and then like その後話しかけてくれてあんまり話したことなかったのに and he was like, oh yeah, because I have ADHD, and just like もうその時はすごいnonchalantlyで言ったんだけど投稿とか全くしないの SNS にその人は ADHD のことは so I don't think he wants it to be like really publicly known for himself. But do you feel any like I know that you have this like book about being confident and putting everything out there, but do you have it なんかそういう抵抗は全くないの？その抵抗を乗り越えてるところ、もう全部も乗り越え、ごめんなさい。もう抵抗全くなくて、それとも you have to still like overcome that a little bit, like with confidence and putting yourself out there, and especially like when you think about if you're writing in Japanese, right? もうアメリカに行って全部英語でやるのは、それハードルはちょっと低めだと思うんだけど、when you had so much like kind of traumatic experiences and feelings in Japan, like going back and putting yourself out there, I think that's a bigger challenge. So I'm wondering if you still have any like 抵抗 or it's just easy now.
親の話することぐらいかな、今、抵抗があると言えば。Well, talking about family, it's just like I can hurt them, so I was kind of careful in the book too. But other than that, all that like trauma, all that depressing episode in my life, like I should monetize it.
Turn your pain to money.
って思って書いたのもあるし、well, like if not many people can tell, I'm like literally like kind of like instead of people, feel shameful about ADHD or like even feminism, it's like that's one of big subject I talk about online, especially in Japanese. I'm hated by Japanese internet people, but it's okay. Well, that like if I don't say it, who's gonna say it? And then I don't live in Japan. Like the one of the fear I think is if I live in Japan and I do exact same thing, and then like if my daily life get threatened by whoever I don't say on the internet, that could be the fear. だからみんなあんまりよく私は発信しないんですけど、発信してくれてありがとうございますみたいなメッセージをもらったりするのは、結局そういう人たちのなんか代弁をしてるのかなっていう。
そうじゃないかな。あとなんか心では思ってても言語化できない人たくさんいるから、それをなんか自分が思ってることを上手に美穂ちゃんが言語化してくれてるから余計なんかありがたいって思ってるのかもしれない、そういう人たちは。意外となんか自分たちがYou both like wrote a book and like Jen, you also do like a streaming gigs and things like that. So like what we do as a profession is なんか常に自分が思ってることとか考えてることを言語化しなきゃいけないのが it's also part of our job. So like it kind of like become a second nature to us that we don't even like think of like how that's actually challenging for most of the people. なんか大体の人はそこができないからうまいこと言えなかったりしたりとか、コミュニケーションになんかイシューが生じるとかがあるのかなと思って、それ結構忘れがちじゃない、うちらってなんかもう、なんか言語化するのが当たり前な世界に生きてるから。だから、so I think it's important for someone like Miho that like keeps speaking up, and then because she is gifted in terms of like頭の中で思ってることをきれいに文章にすることができる才能がある人だから、a lot of people like really appreciate her and really like, feel seen by looking at her posts. It's not
I think so.
Not just about the topic that she touches on, but to be able to like articulate that is really hard,
Yeah, I think so. I think like I'm really inspired by the Instagram posts that I see as well, and even just although I haven't finished the book yet, like sorry, excuse me. I think is super inspiring, and we have like this kind of like 3人は入れ替えた感じ. Like I came to Japan, you guys went to America. We both have like when you're in a country that you weren't raised in, and you have a sort of, you stand out in a way, but you also have a sort of anonymity. Like there's 自由さはちょっとあると思う. Because you can try new things that maybe you wouldn't feel comfortable trying if you stayed at home, right? Like that's a big part, I think, about both of, I mean, just listening to Miho talk now, that feels like it was a big part. It was kind of like something you had to escape from, right? You had to escape from Japan, and then you're free in America. And I feel like it's maybe it would have been similar in Italy. まあ、アメリカは自由だってよく言うんだけど、
言うね。言うよ
I
ね。
don't think
今、
そう
かっこ笑いって感じですけど。
I don't know about now, but that's what they were promoting before.
Okay. But I think a lot of the reason it feels like that anyway is because what you grew up in more feels like you're trapped, right?
It's
So
definitely
it's
for
not
women.
necessarily the place, but when you're in a different place, then you can act differently as well.
I think especially for women, like a lot of Japanese women come in the United States, and then I heard like a lot of boys go home, but women wants to stay so bad. Like it's just how I feel. I mean, I've heard of other people say this too, but Japan, like feminism wise, it's like 20 years ago in the United States.
So then I do think that there's a delay there. Yeah.
So,
I also think because you were calling us millennials a second ago, Sayaka, but I think we're a little bit more. If you have spent a lot of time in Japan, like maybe until early 2000s, then I think you can almost claim Gen X because.
Yeah, so there was the whole debate about that when the word of millennial like became a thing, because like millennial, like also like the word of millennium didn't like come till like much later, you know. Then like we became like about the joke as a millennial, saying that like we spent $100 on avocado toast. The reason why we can't afford a house is like we spending like $10 at Starbucks and like $30 avocado toast, you know, things like that. So then I was like, okay, like I don't feel like I represent millennial. So there's whole debate like from what year to what year you consider as millennial. I am technically very much a millennial. The Gen X is like Gen X before that is 79. Like whoever that was born 1979 and before. So I'm technically very millennial, but I also noticed that I was looking at なんかミーム見てて。日本語ではうちらの世代は氷河期世代らしいの。なんかすっごい悲しくない？なんか millennial people like a shit on millennial here, and then in Japan, our generation literally こう氷河期 like ice age, like that's how unfortunate ずっとなんか不幸なさ名前つけられてんの。そうそうそうそう。
バブルが崩壊した後だからね。
そうそうそう。だから。
Like,
就職とかすごい大変だったみたいだし、私の世代は。私は日本になかったからだけど、一番大変な時期じゃん。でも、とにかくまず仕事がもらえなくて、受からなくて、受かったらもうほとんど全部ブラック会社だったとかで、なんか大変な思いしてるよ。
I worked at Black もすごい。
Yeah, see, you were that. Yeah, I just ducked out from that because I wasn't there.
Right, me neither.
But a lot of things like were like a lot later in Japan, like culturally changing, like becoming non-smoking とか、そういうの that's a really like small one, but like it felt like since it was later in Japan, like the lifestyle was more like Gen X longer in Japan than it was in America, I feel like. And I've always like really related to Gen X more because I hang out with people a lot older than me most of the time, but なんか millennial は全然ピンとこない。うちが。個人的には。It's the same thing. Like avocado toast, what?
アボカドトーストは私もわかんない。I'll never spend my money on that thing. Like it's just a toast and you put the piece of avocado, like smushed it. You could literally do that in home like in 5 seconds, and the audacity they have to like charge it for like $20 in this economy. Ma'am, I am not doing that, you know. Get out of here. 食べるアボカドトーストで、アボカドトーストにお金かけたいと思う？外行って。
あんまりアボカド自体がそんなに好きじゃん。
ああ、そうか。
基本的に自炊なんで、家でもなんか作ってもたまに買うんだけど、アボカドなんかテンション上がって。
わかる。アボカドテンション上がって買うよね。テンション低い時にアボカドは買わないんだよ。何なんだろうね。
今日は贅沢だ。
そうでもないなって思っちゃう。食べると。で、外で食べるアボカドは美味しいってのはちょっとわかる。
そうだね。それはわかるよ。私も結局チポレとか行ったらアボカド絶対頼んじゃうもんね。 エキストラで。でも、
アボカド
人が作った。
そうね。でも私、ト
人が
ーストだ
作ってくれたも
けは、
のが美味しい。
トーストだけはなんか、it's like a selling your souls to the devil deal. Like, I did like buy avocado toast before at the cafe. I wanted to know what was all the hype about. I ate it and I was like, okay, well, I know for sure I am not going to have this anymore unless I make it at home. I don't even make it at home. If I'm gonna like put avocado on bread, I'd rather put on rice.
I'm not sure if that's gonna be good, but
That's a lot of carbs altogether.
That is a lot of carbs. Yeah.
うちのお父さんがアボカドすっごい好きで、
おしゃれなお父さんだね。
で、アボカド好きで、スターバックス毎日買うお父さんだった。
すごい。なんか、待って、うちらよりアメリカンじゃん。お父さんの。
でも、すごいアメリカに憧れた世代だから、多分、私がアメリカに行くってのは、ちょっと嬉しかったみたい。
そうか、そうか。
Wait, where is the Starbucks in Mie?
Nowadays it's everywhere, but used to be none. 四日市あるし、全然、でも今どこでもあるんじゃない？モールとかに入ってるんじゃない？
そうだね。イオンモール行ったらあるね。
イオンモールって絶対ある、多分。
あるあるある。
そうだ、the 大会 was in 四日市。なんか体操やってた娘。
四日市が一番都会。四日市が三重の中で一番都会。
そうなんだ。
Yeah, 一番都会, but it's not 都会。Sorry. They do have kind of a mall-ish.
Yeah, when I was like a teen, like where I go, like for shopping or have fun, it's definitely 四日市。
なんか三重行ったことないからすごい行きたくなってきた話聞いてたら。
なんか前友達は、雀荘あった四日市。So Garth is sleeping back there. We went there for like なんかゲストの仕事で。
アニメイトも四日市だったしな。
あ、そうなんだ。
四日市、一番最初にそういう店舗ができるのは絶対四日市。多分スタバ最初も四日市だったんじゃないかな。
なるほど、なるほど。鹿児島でいう鹿児島市だじゃあ。
そうです。津市は県庁所在地。
どこが県庁所在地って言った？
津。
あ、そうなん
だ。津はそうでもない。
へえ。普通県庁所在地が一番盛り上がってるのにね、大体が。
そう。オーストラリアみたいなもんですよね。なんか。
確かに。
メルボルンで、みたいな。
確かに。
シドニーじゃねえんだみたいな。
そうだね。
in the middle. Yeah, that's right.
多分たくさんの人がシドニーが首都だと思ってるよ。多分。
メルボルンですよ。
そうだね。忘れてたわ、私も。
その状況なんです、津と四日市は。
へえ。
なんだその答え。
すっごい、三重県好きな人からしたらすっごい楽しいかもね、この会話聞いてんのなんか。
三重出身の人なら楽しいかもしれないし。伊勢神宮もあるし、熊野古道もあるし、伊賀もあるし。
そうだよね、たくさんあるよね、三重県って。
あと、鳥羽水族館とか。
あれも三重県なの？
三重です。
なんか名前の響きで勝手に東北だと思ってたわ。うわ
地味にいろいろある観光地が。
すごいあるじゃん。
あとね、スペイン村っていう、なんかスペインをかけたライドがあるところ、その遊園地もあるし、なんか泊まれる、その真っ白で、その赤い屋根の、なんかその地中海風の街があったりとか、泊まれる。
何それ、おしゃれ。
なんか結構見どころ多いです、三重。
Next time you come to Japan, we're going on a road trip
to Mie. You gotta have to drive that bridge.
Oh no! I can't drive. Yeah, I'm gonna have to do that. Okay, I can do that one more time in my life.
Yay!
Just let someone else drive and close your eyes.
Yeah, I can have KY drive maybe, but I don't know if I want him to come because. That's a lot of people. Okay, we'll make plans. We'll figure it out. There was one more question. I mean, I could ask a million questions, but time-wise, oh my God, we haven't even played a game yet. But I wanted to ask about so you're calling the words like noroi, like basically people are saying the same thing over and over and that gets stuck in your head, kind of, right? So, なんかその逆で直すことはできると思う。So if they're saying a lot of negative things and you repeat it in yourself, then you start to believe that, right? で、それ逆に肯定的なことを自分に言い繰り返す。言い聞かせる。それを繰り返して、すると、do you think that's really effective in like improving the image of yourself?
Definitely. Affirmation. Like, I even say affirmation in my bed. Like, just like make sure it's the first thing I hear. Like, first thing I'm gonna think about. I have like few affirmation I say in the morning. Yeah, those stuff definitely like to be that person, you just have to decide. That's the very first step. So deciding, it's sometimes just like projecting it, saying it, just then now you think you are that person, low key.
So do you change your affirmations as time goes on, or do you have one that you have always said like since you started this journey?
長くなってる。なんかもう呪文みたいになってきてる。
ジュゲムみたいな。
そう、ジュゲムみたいな。そうあ、これも欲しいなって足していったらどんどん長い、なんか、ハリー・ポッターみたいな。
なるほど。じゃあ入れ替えとかじゃなくて、もう追加していくって
追加する。
継ぎ足しだ。老舗のラーメン屋さんのタレと一緒だ。
50年変えてないし、そんなことない。
いいっすね。味が濃くなってるってことだ。いいことだ、それはじゃあ。
慣れるし、やっぱり同じオーダーじゃないとやっぱ覚えられなくなるから、慣れるの大事。でもちゃんと、その気持ちになることもすごく大事かなって。一旦なんか、喜びのイメージを持ってからやる。一番自分が楽しい瞬間、自分が楽しくなれる、その気をつけてから読まないと、あんま意味ないかなっていう。
あと意識しないと、if you're just repeating it and not thinking about it.
そうだよね。
流れて
word.
You really have to mean it when you're doing that.
It's kind of easy for actors, I guess, but
そうだね。
it's just muscle.
Yeah, なるほど。But I have so many more questions, but it's already, can you believe it? It's already been like
I know, no, it flew by. She needs to come back. We haven't even like scratched the surface. There's a lot of cool thing about Miho. She's like huge Disney nerd and like she's such a crafty person. There's a lot that we can dig into. See, this is
I saw the
like,
Disneyland pictures.
Yeah, it was so fun. She was like giving me all the trivia. I felt like I had my personal guide.
That would have been a good game to play. Okay. Now for next time, I know we're gonna play Disney trivia game.
Miho has to come back, and this is reason why I ended up like spending like I think like 3 hours at the coffee shop when we met the first time. Like we spent like the longest that we could because I had like a comedy show that night, so I have to like like take off at some point. But like I was just thinking like, oh, like I'm meeting somebody the first time 初めて会うからそんななんか長いとかできないだろうってめっちゃ盛り上がって3時間ぐらいコーヒー一杯ででずっと話してたから。
そうなんかおかわりはする絶対に。
美穂ちゃんといたら2杯目行ったかもさすがに。
ご飯食べたから覚えてないや。
なんか2杯目飲もうかもすごい長いしねって言ったのはなんか覚えてる。でも
じゃあね、いい客。
そう。なんか美穂ちゃんと話してるとすごい時間があっという間に過ぎちゃうからもう she has a lot that we can like dig deeper and like ask questions and things like that, so she definitely needs to come back.
Yeah, oh my god, I had so many more questions. Okay, so we don't really have time actually to play the games, but we were actually messaging on Instagram a little bit yesterday.
Oh, good! I figured.
I was like really busy working on stuff, and I was also like reading, and I was on the plane and stuff. But ちょっとだけ. And so, did you watch like the past shows, Miho?
I did. I did watch the first one.
Oh,
thank you so much. Yeah, because she said like もう見て勉強してる. But I think that you can teach us a lot more than by watching it. But なんかすごい感動するそれ聞いて. So thank you so much. I do. Okay. So come back in like November or December, please, if you have time.
For sure.
Yay!
We
あ
have
りが
like
とう。
I filled up October with guests, but 11月と12月を全部空いてるから so just talk to Sayaka and whenever you have time,
Sounds
please
good.
come back. I'll have Disney games then.
Yes. Oh, she's gonna be
Mhm.
so good at it. She's gonna be really
Good.
good at it.
Like,
Oh, you
I
used to
need
have
a
there's a
ハ
game
ンデが
called
いるよ、
Trivia
ハンデが。
too.
ハンデつけないと。
So okay, so what's your favorite Disney princess? I'm getting echo again.
We got it. Okay.
Okay. So, okay, Miho, what is your favorite Disney character then? I guess we usually say princess, but I don't want to limit it to princess. So, favorite Disney character?
I think it's just, I love Walt Disney most. I love
What?
Mickey Mouse. That was my entrance of loving Disney.
そっか、主役好きな
I
タイ
kind
プ。
of love
うん
ウォルト・ディズニーが好きだし、ミッキーをウォルト・ディズニーが好き、カルトみたいな好きになり方って、もうなんか、そこの会社の経営理念が好きですみたいな、そういうところもあったり、私もともとパークが好きで、ディズニーランドパークが好きで、で、それでミッキーも好きになって、ウォルト・ディズニーが好きになったっていう、ちょっと変な、だからヒストリーとかが好きで、だから、パークに私と一緒に行くと、割とヒストリーツアーになる。
そうそう。トリビアめっちゃ教えてくれる。
なるほど。Did you ever think about working there?
No. Like, I don't want to clock into my dream.
I don't want to clock into my dream.
Yeah, that is advice that probably I should have heard a long time ago.
そうだね。なんか、Oh my god, 暴走族いるのアメリカ。何今の？It's kind of closer to, it's kind of closer to like, never meet your hero, you know, like the kind of close to that sentiment, I feel like.
Definitely. Like, yeah, because I don't like working.
そうだね。憧れのものって、ある程度距離ある方が幸せなのかもしれないよね。なんか。
And you have to like stand for 8 hours at where you love. That's like.
True, but I do hear it's like I hear both from Disney. Like, if you're just working like at the park, but I have heard like some people who loved Disney so much and it was like a dream. They could get like a kind of dream job.
Yeah,
but not just like working the register, right? It's more like a higher up kind of job. So, how about Sayaka? What's your favorite Disney character?
Disney character. Oh man. I actually have to rethink that. Now that I started thinking, like I may like Maleficent because that girl is that girl. But before that, I used to love Alice in Wonderland. And then if I really have to say the character, I guess I really like the butterflies in Alice in Wonderland. This is something that I was telling Miho. ディズニーランド行った時も言ってたんだけど、The first time I saw 不思議の国のアリス見た時に、バタフライって本当にさ、バタートーストのさ、蝶々だったの。あれ見た時になんかもう、バーンってなんか、脳みそ爆発して、何この想像力すっごいんだけどってなって、なんか一番あのキャラクター見た時衝撃だったから、結局あれが一番好きなのかもしれない。好きで言うと。でも、なんか大人になって、いろんな悪役の人とかのさ、なんで悪役になったのかなってやっぱり思ったりするじゃない。なんかそこそこ年齢重ねると。で、その時にマリフィセントのさ、アンジェリーナ・ジョリーがやってた映画とかも見た時に、そんな悲しい過去あったのかとかさ、なったらなんかそっちの方に感情がいくっていうか、かな。
It makes them like really, not human because they're not human, but yeah, the humanized aspects, like
Yeah.
なんかit blurs the line. 白黒じゃなくなる。
So exactly. Like nobody was born as evil person. Like something happened to them, and they didn't know how to overcome the trauma. I guess Yeah.
So it's like really kind of obscure for adults. Most adults probably don't know it, but have you ever seen Phineas and Ferb?
Yeah.
I don't think so.
I love you.
Yes. I love the evil scientists in there, Doofenshmirtz. Like, その悪役は、なんかもうすっごい渋い悪役で、全然なんか悪ではないっていうか、he's not trying to take over the world, just the tri-state area. And he always makes like all these innators, like なんとか innator, like alienator. It makes you alien or something. Like もうすごい渋い機械もしか作らない。But it's so like, and the reason why he can fund his evil work, like すごいお金かかるじゃん. He has to order all these like machines and stuff. So he gets alimony payments from his ex-wife. 養育費みたいな。
おもろ。
Then that's how he funds it, because his ex-wife is very rich.
Good for him.
I think just that like situation to me in the like little kids cartoon is so funny and like
and it's like
unexpected that it
変にリアルなんだね。
そう
面白い。そんなんあるんだ。
And I that show is very clever. It's very clever for adults, even though it's like a kids show. So I really love watching that. And my favorite princess was always like Cinderella.
あ、そうなんだ。
I was blonde and I was like,
そっか。
貧乏からその夢は見えるみたいな。But yeah, after I grew up and the new movies came out, so now do you know Vanellope? Sugar Rush.
Yeah.
She is now my favorite Disney princess because she's so not princess, and it's so like me, like it's
rambunctious and
and also cars because I always wanted to race cars. それできてないんだけど、それ一つの夢だったの。そう。そんな感じ。And now we have run out of time for reals. But we have to plug some things. So, Miho, do you have any shows coming up or appearances or?
I have a show coming up on next Monday.
あ、一緒？
フラッパーズ？違う。Flappers. There's a comedy club in Burbank.
7:30. I'm like, I need more people to come.
Okay, so everybody, we don't have that many viewers yet, but someday we're going to help you get people.
Hope so.
So, you can follow Miho. I think there's actually a link to the Instagram in the description.
Oh, perfect.
多分もう入れたと思うけど、let me just check real quick. Also, Sayaka, you have a show as well, right?
I do have a show.
Oh, I don't have it. Oh, yes. There's Instagram. Sorry, in the description.
Yes, so, check Miho's IG. Mihoimi. Mihoimi. MIHOIMI.
Dragon Quest.
あ、そうなんだ。Oh, and yes, I do have a show this Saturday at the Astronaut City. This is going to be the comedy and a karaoke show. And I also have another show on October 16th. Also, it's going to be at the Astronaut City. I am deep into the Astronaut City, the newest comedy bar in town. So, yeah, we're everywhere. What's up?
衣装決めた?
決めた. I'll send you a picture when I do a show.
Okay, yeah, because you're talking about for the karaoke, you have like...
Yeah, カラオケちょっとなんかいろいろ小細工しようと思ってて、それでその衣装を今決めている最中でございます。Yes.
Okay, I'm excited about that. For me, I'll be at Comic-Con from tomorrow teaching Mahjong. We'll have books there. Definitely stop by and say hi if you're at New York Comic-Con. If not, but if you're in the New York area, even as far as DC, I think maybe I have heard some rumors. Come to the Mahjong Matsuri in Manhattan at Sparrow's Nest Studio, Mahjong Studio. If you search Sparrow's Nest Studio, you can already sign up for the Mahjong Matsuri. We're doing pre-sales. So, hi.
Awesome. Everyone, show up.
Yeah. And thank you so much, Miho, for taking the time to come on our little show. It's gonna grow, but right now it's still a little show, and we really appreciate you supporting. And 感謝。
ありがとう、みほちゃん。
ありがとうございました。
All right. Do you want to read us out, Sayaka?
Yes, I can do that.
I think this message would be approved by Miho as well. Our outgoing message.
Sure. Wait a minute. Oh, there you go. Hold on. Okay. So, thank you everyone for listening to the Skivan International podcast. No matter where you come from, what you look like, who you love, or what language you speak, 我々スケバン国際隊はあなたの仲間。You are part of our community. We will do our best to bring you love and laughter. 居場所がないと感じる方も少なくても毎週この90分は私たちのところに居場所がありますので、また一緒に過ごしましょう。And follow us on social media. Me at the one and only Sayaka, and then Jenn at Mahjong Jenn. And be sure to check out Airi's stream at Airi TV on Twitch. また来週まで take care of yourself, and 絶対に忘れないでほしいことは You matter, you're important, you're loved, and you belong.
Thank you, everybody.
ありがとう。
ハートいっ